If you guys can hit him, I can check his health. That has to be a hit. I think that was a whole bunch of hits. So let's just take control of you, and absolutely no damage. Great. I'm just gonna stand here and auto dodge, not even pressing anything. How are you guys dying right now? My dodging is killing people. I'm just hands off. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, that game where we've had a lot of surprises sprung on us over the years, but for today's episode, we finally get to be the ones full of surprises. This monstrosity is our Trojan chicken? I'm guessing they probably went with chicken instead of horse, because horses and tabs have been proven to be a little bit unpredictable, to say the least. But you know, different animal, same idea. And if you haven't heard the story of the Trojan horse, then the gist of it is the armies of Greece had been unsuccessfully sieging the city of Troy for like a decade. The city's defenses were impenetrable, so finally, they came up with the idea of building this giant wooden horse, which they left at the gates of Troy as an offering to the gods, and then their armies just left. You know, seeing this, the people of Troy thought they had finally won. You know, they fended off the invaders. This was surrender. So they took the offering into the city, past their defenses, without realizing it was full of Greek soldiers. Later that night, the soldiers snuck out of the horse, killed the guards, opened the gates, and the Greek armies returned, flooding into Troy, destroying the city. Now, are we going to be able to replicate something that epic in tabs? Hell no! You'd have an easier time getting a monkey to write a best-selling preteen novel, but that doesn't mean it's not worth trying. You want to know what's even better than one offering to Athena? How about 2 offerings to Athena? Ooh, is this a little bit too suspicious? You know, considering that the soldiers can be seen, and you know, we're being a little bit overly gracious in defeat with 2 offerings. I'm sure it's probably fine, okay? These Trojans don't even share half a brain between them. Just gotta hope that we can actually wheel our way uphill. Yeah, okay, we're all sucked back in. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. No! Oh my god! After all that, after telling the whole story and hyping this up, you guys go and kickflip the chicken off a cliff. This game will never stop surprising me at how disappointing it can be. Good news, that last city wasn't actually Troy. It was Atlantis or something. Either way, this is actually Troy. You see the defenses, you see the nice open field for sieging, you see the offering being left at the front gate. Now everybody inside, shut up. Nobody move. We just want to get pulled inside the city. I'm sure they won't start firing on us. Oh, okay, chicken down, every man for himself. I mean, we only brought like a handful of soldiers. They were just supposed to kill a couple guards, not wage the entire war. This is what happens when you try to get Optimus Chicken to go battle mode. You weren't supposed to challenge them. That shield is doing a whole lot of work, though. If there are only archers left, then maybe you'll get an arrow in the dick. Okay, we might need just a couple armies to follow us. Technically, that is accurate to the story. It wasn't the people inside the Trojan horse that defeated Troy, they just lowered the defenses so that the armies could come in and wipe them out. So we need our armies. If we don't necessarily lower the defenses, we could just lure them outside, right? They're gonna leave the safety of their archers and their walls and come out here to the killing fields where Leonidas will be waiting. Don't think that's entirely accurate. I'm pretty sure it was actually Odysseus, but that's fine because we've got hoplites and legionary, maybe a couple of Spartans and centurions. Yeah, I feel pretty confident about that now. We're kind of outnumbered, but still, if we remove their defenses, then history should repeat itself. Okay, the chicken popped. And we're in. We have so many shields, and this is such a friggin' mess. Like, maybe we could have just, like, moved a little bit inside the gates, just a touch. Oh, no, oh, that is a lot of dead bodies. Mostly blue bodies, that's what I like to see. No, you can't hide up there forever, Archer, hopefully. Please tell me you can't hide up there forever. Guys, just burn the city down, come on! Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Well, you should be able to finish him off easily enough. Is he gonna give him a hug? There we go. Okay, good. Now, did anybody bring a ladder? This is seriously how my story is gonna end, with Dollar Store Robin Hood taking pot shots at my army. No. You know what? The gods are on their side. We're just gonna take one big, there we go. Okay, I made it work. Took a little forcing, but it actually worked. So just to be clear, there are 6 hoplites inside the chicken. 6 hoplites cost $10.80. The chicken costs $2,500. So we're spending like over double just to surround them with wood. I feel like it would be really, really effective if the chicken actually drove forward. Like, if they were facing off against a whole bunch of archers, they would just get gunned down immediately. But if the chicken could actually get like up to here before breaking, then it would be able to ferry our units over to the ranged units. You know, it would lower their defenses, but it doesn't really do that because it's weak and stupid. So we're left with, half of them died from the chicken exploding. What do you mean? Oh my god. It's like I said, you can't expect anything from tabs. It might look cool, but it's not gonna end up doing what it's supposed to do. Did anybody survive? What are they, just gonna parade our corpses around now? Oh, okay, yeah, someone ran for it. Of course they did. Well, now that I've thoroughly covered that hilarious failure, I guess I might as well move on to some more modded units you guys have been requesting to see in the comments. Like, a lot of people were saying they'd like to know more about some of the top-end secret units. Now, we've seen a little bit of Tenebrous Lords, and I have an entire episode on One Punch Man, but I haven't done anything with the new Super Peasant. Like, I just assumed that he was gonna be like the Super Boxer. You know, he's got the glowing gloves, even though the old Super Peasant just kind of flew around like Superman into stuff. It wasn't really all that interesting, but I guess we could give him a try against some hobbits and see what he does. What? Okay. So, what, he just like hurls meteors now? Or more like comets? Yeah, he does look like he's gonna be a bit of a vomit comet. If you keep spinning like that, you're gonna get super dizzy, my friend. It's amazing that your accuracy is that spot on, despite the fact that your inner ear has to be like a washing machine right now. Okay, that's surprising. So, what do we want to blow up? That was a dumb question. Clearly, we want to see what happens when fireballs meet giant wooden chicken. Get the feeling these things are gonna turn into strangely shaped pressure cookers, or not. They'll all just kind of tip over in the breeze, and the ones that do get hit by a fireball pop like a bubble. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, it also kills everybody inside instantly. Huh. Well, that's pretty good. I was about to say we got a champion. We actually got somebody rolling forward. So, like, 1 out of 12 will roll forward, and the others just kind of tip over and wait for death. Whatever, like, I'm not gonna run through every single unit in the game and have him blow up everything. It's pretty clear that these fireballs are effective. I'm actually now kind of curious what can kill him. We had a bit of an issue with One Punch Man where he could dodge projectiles. That complicated things. I don't think he would be able to dodge. He's kind of preoccupied Beyblading around the battlefield. But that being said, we're gonna lay down some heavy ballista fire to see if we can actually tag him or have any survivors. Oh, he does dodge. Well, isn't that just cute? All right, so ballistas are out of the equation. What should we try next? And if you could dodge an arrow, maybe you can't dodge a bullet? Come to think of it, I don't know if anything can dodge Deadeye. I've never tried this before because they're different than all of the other gun-wielding tabs units. They have like a little symbol on their target, and then they shoot. Whereas the muskets just kind of close their eyes and spin and fire into the air, so maybe they'll actually hit you? Do we, oh! Yeah, that worked! He didn't die! But that's good to know, so you can't dodge Deadeye. That's actually really important to know. Did we do anything? Oh, we were so close. Oh, that bullet probably would have gotten the job done. Just right there. So clearly the answer is just more Deadeyes, right? Like, if we got him to a sliver of health and we add even more, then I would imagine you will die? Why you no die? Oh, wait, now he can dodge? What does he feel like dodging all of a sudden? Oh, you can't be serious. No, somebody please hit him. He's gotta be so close to death. Come on, somebody be a hero. Just peg him in the head. Please, no, it's not gonna be you. I thought he blew himself up for a second. Okay. This was, again, let me guess. No, not even closer. It's actually less close. These units don't make any sense. I get the feeling it's not gonna change anything with One Punch Man, but we might as well give it a try. He might be a little bit too fast, but if you guys can hit him, I can check his health. That has to be a hit. I think that was a whole bunch of hits. So let's just take control of you, and absolutely no damage. Great. I'm just gonna stand here and auto dodge, not even pressing anything. How are you guys dying right now? My dodging is killing people. I'm just hands off. These units, they're not even units. This is why they cost so much. This is because they're just gods among men. Come to think of it, it's been a while since we've seen anything from the Super Boxer either. Like, he is back. He's glowier than ever. I just tend to gloss over a lot of these units that we've seen either in past mods or past iterations of tabs. Like, I think the Super Boxer was actually a thing, you know, back when like the Neon faction was a thing and stuff like that. I also think this mod introduced the regular boxer. So I wonder how many regular boxers it takes to beat a super boxer. This is gonna be like a classroom of kindergartners versus Rocky Balboa, but it'll be interesting to watch. My money's on the guy with glowing magic shorts. Just always, doesn't matter what kind of fight it is. Okay, well this is a bit of a farce right off the bat. Guys, you can't stomp on him. I'm gonna act as the referee, okay? I'm not counting for all of the red guys that are down, only the blue guy. He's not really down, he's just kind of spinning and kicking. You can't kick, man. You gotta punch. Come on, punch. One punch, man. What are you... Can you two stop dancing around each other? Okay, people paid a lot for pay-per-view to watch this fight. You might as well just act... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna step in real quick. Oh, he's actually close to losing. I just gotta deliver that final right hook. Did I just rob the red team? They may have actually won that. I'm gonna call a technical foul on myself. You know, as a referee, you're not supposed to just punch one of the two competitors when they're ahead. You know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to step into the fight that way. So as a penalty, I'm gonna go ahead and give the red team one additional row of boxers. 34 versus 1. See how you guys fare this time around. I think you did most of your damage while you were dogpiling on him and stepping on his nads. As the ref, I can't encourage that kind of behavior, but I am rooting for you. Rocky may have been the underdog in his movies, but here he's quite clearly not. Oh yeah, that's clearly quite a bit of damage. Come on, guys, please, just deliver a couple of blows. It feels like they never hit him. Like, that was below the belt. Okay, then. I don't really have the patience to keep raising these numbers slowly to find out the minimum number of boxers required. I just want to know how many it takes. So how about we go up to 100? 100 versus 1. You guys gotta be able to finish him now. Come on. Like, it's just such a weird swarming motion. It feels like most of these boxers aren't doing anything. Oh, now they're doing something. Now they're doing something. Now they got that dog pile in. Okay, that's a 5-point penalty. 5-point penalty, guys. Yeah, you really can't do that. Please stop. Break it up. Break it up. You can tell how invested I am in keeping this an honest fight. Oh, he's actually killing them from below. The pile is getting smaller, or the living pile at least. Are you kidding me right now? Somebody has to punch him, please. You can't just all bear hug and step on him, please, like anybody. Somebody is definitely throwing punches, but I'm pretty sure it's the blue guy. It is. He's fighting his way out of the crowd. Okay, if he wins 100 versus 1, then I'm just gonna call it there. There's no point in throwing any more people into the massacre. That is so ridiculous. How close did they get? Not even kind of. He took less damage than the first round. Another group of comments that stood out on the last episode were asking which summoner is best, the shaman or the clam jam? You guys know how much I love the clam jam, but I don't think they're gonna be able to pull this down. At least in a 10v10, right? Because they cost like a third as much, and I'm pretty sure the shaman just farts out way more units. I mean, maybe the clams can really confuse the skeletons? Nope, not even a little bit. It's actually the opposite. I think the skeletons may have completely ignored the ankle biters and went straight for the jam. If that's the case, then we're just gonna go ahead and make this a fair fight. And I know it's technically 32 versus 10, but it's $1,600 each. So it's showing, which unit would you rather spend your money on? Hopefully the clam jam can actually put up a bit of a better fight now. Come on, guys, I've got faith in you, please. If the clams just went after the shamans, this would be a completely different story. You can't keep taking down the skeletons and trading because eventually they're gonna get to you. Yeah, skeletons with weapons, a whole lot better than oysters with teeth. Who would have guessed? Oh, there's another wave of skeletons. The shaman is really impressive. Probably because it's a modded unit that has a tentacle staff. So you guys really enjoyed math last episode, which I know is a weird thing to say, but trigonomics is a whole lot of fun when it disfigures your own army. So I'm thinking I want to actually use the mathematician with other units. I only used them with themselves last episode. I could put them alongside cheerleaders. I'm afraid to see what the cheerleaders are gonna become. Oh, and I could even try something like the shapeshifter. That way we really have no idea what we're gonna get. I like it. We'll have them face off against maybe just a standard army, we could have shield bearers and sarissas, back them up with hoplites, just a whole bunch of hoplites, something like that. Yeah, money isn't quite even, but the numbers are definitely in their favor, so let's find out. Oh no, we got Zeus, we got some kind of crazy sniper rifle. I don't even know what the mathematicians are doing. Yeah, we didn't get enough time to see everything transform weirdly. Oh, you got a little bit plumper. Sorry, thicker. But other than that, stuff like the bazooka and the sniper rifle made things a little bit too quick. We'll cut out the shapeshifters and toss in some wall shields. I know these are mostly defensive units, but they'll become offensive to our vision soon enough. As long as the mathematicians actually do their job. Okay, I saw at least one cheerleader pop like a balloon. They're coming through the walls real quick, guys. Yeah, you might want to get to the math. Come on now, get that math moving. No. It's just, it's a complete failed experiment. Come on, I want you guys to work so badly. It's impossible. I've got the solution. We're gonna put shield bearers and sarissas on both sides of the battlefield. That way we have a nice even battle, and the mathematicians can just do their weird little genetic work and make people into terrifying mutants. Or they'll just hit each other exclusively. Oh, no, we're getting some tossed into the crowd. Good. Let's see what we get. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a swole boy. Oh, extra swole boy, sorry. You too? I think his head got sucked into his chest. Like, as long as they don't reach that tipping point where the game breaks, then they're pretty funny. Who am I kidding? When they break the game, they're even funnier. This guy's arm, he's still going. Even when they're complete monstrosities, they keep on fighting. So, oh no. If we get left with nothing but mathematicians, then no one can win or lose. We just get stuff like this. That's hard to tell. Am I winning right now? I feel like we're all winning inside, but the battle isn't gonna be won. It just kind of gets to the point where they're permanently having a seizure on the ground or hauling along their club foot or oversized head or whatever the case is. Like, there's no way we can get a victory here. Or not. Apparently the red team wins. I'm still not 100% sure how to pronounce thinking, and I'm also not sure what it's supposed to do other than shake the world with its whirling axes, but I'm thinking if we make those axes whirl just a little bit faster, then maybe terrible things will happen. It's a good chance terrible things are gonna happen. We're just gonna launch them against a whole bunch of dummies and see. Oh, okay, oh! I thought for a second they were gonna turn into a tornado, but not so much. It's just kind of a hurricane of blades. Not quite forming the cone. That was actually pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. Why did they work all of a sudden? They've never worked before. But you know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, guys. Now that we've seen all of the modded units, I'm 100% sure of it, I've triple checked. I think next episode is gonna be more viewer recommendation battle, so you guys know which units you have available to you. I don't know if I'm gonna take the recommendations from the comments of this video, or if I'll request them on Twitter. Just follow me on Twitter, @CaptainSauce, keep an eye out. If I post something about giving me recommendations, then provide them by replying to that, but just don't spam them at me, otherwise they get lost. I don't read them, that kind of stuff, but I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have thought up using all of these ridiculous units. But thanks so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.